Hi, so in this video we want to install SQL Server on this machine. Now, but before we do that, we want to be able to communicate with our physical machine or our laptop or your server so that we can have a shared folder between the physical box or physical computer or our laptop and this virtual machine. Okay, so go to VM, click on Settings, Options, Shared Folder, and then Enable. You can click Map as a network drive in Windows Guest. Then you click Add. This wizard pops up and then you click Next. Now here we're looking for, it says, what would you like to call this folder or this shared folder? Because I'm going to where I downloaded the applications. Okay, I actually downloaded it on my desktop, and then I see application download, and then I click OK. I click Next, enable this shared, finish, and then you click OK. Now let's go to our folder here, click on network. We have it right here. Good. So we are able to get this done. We want to install SQL Server. All right, so we're good. Let me minimize this. Let me go to my computer right here. On my desktop, I have application download. I'm just going to mount this drive. All right, so let me copy this. This is our SQL Server installation files. Let me copy it and put it inside my application folder download, and then I can name it SQL Server 2012. If I'm going too fast, just pause it and play back again, or you just rewind it, or you just, slow it a little bit. So we're going to wait a little bit while this is done copying. Takes a couple of minutes. All right, so it's done copying. So let's go back to our virtual machine right here. Let me refresh it. See. All right, you can see, boom. Oh, sorry. Let's wait a little bit. Not responding, just a little bit. All right, now we want to install SQL Server. So we are on this folder. You remember how we got there? Click and then computers, or network rather. Click on this host. We have a share folder here. We have application, and then we have a folder here. So it's going to take a minute. So this might be a video a little over 10 minutes. So bear with me. So let's click the setup. Let's run it. Let me minimize this. All right. So we have the installation center, installation, maintenance, tools, resources. So it has different tab, but we're looking at the installation. So we says new SQL Server standalone installation. We're going to click that. We're going to run it. Let's minimize this server center. All right, so now this is the setup files. It tells you we're good to go. Everything checks green. You click OK. Now we're working on an evaluation period, which is going to expire for 180 days. So that's enough for you to, practice and get your hands dirty on SQL Server installation. All right, so we're going to choose the evaluation edition, and then we click next, accept the license, you click next. You can decide to check this or uncheck this, it doesn't matter. Just click next, and then while it downloads some setup. All right, so everything checks out. So you click next. It says click on the SQL Server features installation option to individually select which features. So here we're going to install SQL Server engine services, analysis services, reporting services, integration services, and other features. So that's just like a default. So we are going to just choose another one. Let's see. It says all features with defaults. It says install all features using default values for service account. But I'm going to go with this one. You click next. Here, we're going to select just the basic features we'll be needing for this demo, throughout this demo. So we're going to select database engine services, data quality services, reporting services. We can choose data quality clients. We can choose integrated services. We can choose management tools. And we can choose master data services. You click next. Let's show the details. Everything checks out. Let's click next. Now here we have default instance and we have named instance, but for the purpose of this course, we're going to use our default instance, which is SQL Server, MSQL Server. Click next. And then here we have, it shows you how many megabytes is required to install this SQL Server. So we'll click next. All right, so we have the service account. Remember that we created service accounts under the domain controller. So let me take you, I don't know why this is happening, but let's just wait for a couple of seconds. All right, so I'm going to take you to the domain controller, and then we go to server manager, and then we go to management and tools. We go to users and computers. So here's our service account. We have Paul, we have SQL admin. Now let's check computers. Let's see if we have any computer. You see we have this computer now. Now the reason why we have this is simply because the node 1 is connected to the domain controller. So no matter how many computers you have on your network, you're going to see them here. So we have the service account. So we're going to use the service account to install the SQL Server. So let's go back to our node 1. Here we browse and let's click, let's type our domain, our local domain, Azure in 60 seconds .local. Sorry, we have SQL admin. Let's see. All right, we can see that. Put the password. So you do the same thing for everything. SQL admin. You check the name and make sure it's okay. Put the password. Same thing with the rest. SQL admin, check the name, okay, put the password. We're just going to use one service account for everything, so that it's easier for us to manage, at least for now, for the sake of this video. And then we click OK. All right, so once you're done with that, don't worry about this server browser. You click next. Right, so everything checks out. So now we have two authentication mode. We have the Windows authentication and we have the mixed mode of the authentication. We're still going to get to that aspect in this course, okay? But for the purpose of this installation, you're going to just add the current user. The current user is administrator. You can add extra user to it. So let's add our extra user, which is SQL admin. You check it and you click OK. You can see that. Let's add, I think we added Paul as one of the service account names. All right, you can see that. Check that. We're good to go. All right, so under the directories, before we go to the directory, the data directories, let's just type in the password for the SA password here. But normally in an organization, you don't do that because everybody log in using their Windows machine details. So, all right, so we go to data directories. So you remember we created external or additional drives. The data and the log. You remember that? All right, you can see it here. So now we're going to install these drives, or we're going to install this database, user database on those drives. Okay. Before then, let me just create a folder, data, create folder, log, and probably create another one that holds the tempdb. All right, so for the user database, you just click here and browse data. Okay, user database log directory. You can change it because we have drive for the log. So you click that log. Okay, and then for the tempdb, we also have a space for that, tempdb, and we're good. Okay, don't worry about file stream for now. Click next. Install and configure. Next. Let's check everything. Everything checks green. Next. Now these are the summary of all the features we are installing on the SQL Server. So you click install, and then we wait for a couple of minutes while this is done. So yeah, our installation of SQL Server 2012 is done. So everything checks green. It means we're good to go. So we're just going to close this. Let's close this, and so we're going to bring it out and play along with it a little bit in our next video.